discuss something called degrees of freedom. Degrees of freedom. What does that mean? Now, tell me one thing. Say, please listen very carefully what I am asking. Say, suppose I want to choose 10 students from a group of 30 students or 50 students in your class, and I have decided that I will choose the students in such way that the average height of them will be 165 centimeter. Okay, I'll measure their height and I'll choose in such a way so that this 10 students average height is given. Average height is 165 centimeter. If that is the case, then how many students I can choose without measuring their height? Do you follow my question? I have decided that I will choose 10 students from a group of 50 students such that their average height will be 165 centimeter. Okay, that is decided that their average height will be 165 centimeter. Now, if that is the case, then how many students I can choose independently? Independently means without measuring their height. How many students without measuring their height I can choose? Can somebody say how many students I can choose independently? তাড়াতাড়ি বলো কেউ একজন। পবিত্র, any idea? Anybody else? Hello? I can choose only 9 students independently because the 9 student without measuring their height, if I choose, then the 10th student must have a particular height. Any student cannot be chosen as a 10th student. That student, the 10th student must have a particular height. Suppose, so 10 students, if I am choosing, if their average height is 165 centimeter, then their total height would be 165 into 10, that is 1650. So the 9 students without measuring their height, then after that I can add their height, and if it comes as 1500, then the 10th student must be having height 150 centimeter. If the 9 students total height is 1490 centimeter, then the 10th student must have height 160 centimeter. I cannot choose any student. That I have to choose that particular student whose height will be 160 centimeter for the 10th student. So whenever the average value is given, then the degrees of freedom means number of independent elements in a sample. Degrees of freedom means number of independent elements in a sample. So if a particular criteria is given, like the example that I have given, that x bar is fixed, so the degree of freedom is diminished by 1. So that is why when we are calculating S and x bar is known for the sample, it is xi minus x bar square by n minus 1. Instead of n, we will be dividing by n minus 1, and we will be learning in future, we will be learning another distribution, probability distribution termed as T distribution, which is similar to that of standard normal distribution, but looks like this. The T distribution is symmetric about origin, but curves looks like this. It's symmetric, similar to that of normal distribution, but if for a sample size n, the T distribution is has a degrees of freedom n minus 1. T distribution has a degree of freedom. Degrees of freedom means number of independent elements in a sample. So T distribution is almost similar to that of normal distribution, but it has a degree of freedom, and the degree of freedom diminished by 1 in this, and in t is defined as x bar minus mu by sigma by root, sorry, s by root n. T distribution is defined as when population standard deviation is not known, then T is our corresponding statistic. How we define T? T is x bar minus mu by s by root n, where s is defined as the sample standard deviation, and T has a degree of freedom n minus 1. T distribution has a degree of freedom n minus 1. It is similar to that of normal distribution. It is symmetric about origin. Sorry, not normal, standard normal distribution. It is symmetric about origin. It has the similar kind of properties. So, but for normal distribution, for standard normal distribution, we have to use for sampling, we use Z, we define Z as x bar minus mu by sigma by root n. Mind that this is for the sample. There is a difference because x bar follows normal distribution with mean mu, and standard deviation is equals to AC of x bar. And if sigma is known, then AC of x bar, and the sample size is large, then AC of x bar is nothing but sigma by root n. So according to that, the change of origin and scale changes, like Z is in this case x bar minus mu by sigma by root n. That is for the sample. Mind that for the previously what we have done in general case, for normal distribution, if we want to standardize, that definition is x minus mu. Mind that that's the difference. Here it is x bar, here it is x, here it is mean, here it is the elements itself by sigma. That was for the previous one. Now for the sampling, the definition changes to this. So I hope you understand. It's a very important thing to note. Question number 8.1 says a diameter of a component produced on a semi-automatic machine is known to be distributed normally. So we are assuming that x is diameter of the component. So diameter of the component produced in the semi-automatic machine has known to be distributed normally. So x follows normal distribution with mean 10 millimeter and standard deviation of 0.1 millimeter. So mu and sigma are given in this case. If a random sample of size n, size 5 is picked up, what is the probability? What is the probability that the sample mean will be between 9.95 millimeter and 10.05 millimeter? So how I can write this mathematically? What is the probability that the sample mean will be between 9.95 millimeter and 10.05 millimeter? So I have to find probability. Sample mean means x bar will be lying between, what are the two values?
9.95
9.95 and
and
10.05.
10.05.
So this is what you have to find out. Mind that in between this is x bar, not x. So sample mean will be lying between this and this. So this tells you this is with respect to the sample. So how to do it? Who can tell me how to do it? In this case, so let's write the whole problem, how we should solve it. So answer, please write. So we'll write, let x represents the diameter of the component, and it is given that x follows normal with mu equals to 10 millimeter and sigma equals to 0.1
0.2.
millimeter. Then according to the central limit theorem, you can say that x bar will follow normal distribution with mu equals to 10 millimeter and sigma equals to AC of standard error of x bar. Standard error of x bar, that is the definition, that's how we have defined. Now what here, because capital N is not given, we will assume capital N is large but n is small. Here small n is 5. Although the small n is 5, here we don't have anything else given. So we have to assume that AC of x bar is sigma by root n, where sigma is given. So that means where sigma is zero point 0.1 millimeter. So we have to find out probability x bar lying between, what are the two values, 9.95 and
10.05.
10.05. So that means so we have z equals to x bar minus mu by sigma by root n. So that is, once x bar will take that as 9.95, mu is 10, mu is given as 10, sigma is given as 0.1 and root n is root 5. So calculate how much, what is the value? What will be the value? 9.95 minus 10 divided by 0.1 equals to into root over of 5. That gives you minus 1.118, isn't it? Minus 1.118. So you can write that as minus 1.12. And for the other part, you have to calculate z equals to 10.05 minus 10 by 0.1 by
0.1 divided by
root
root
5.
5.
So that gives you 1.12, isn't it? That's a plus, same value plus and minus. So that means probability x bar lying between 9.95 and 10.05 is same as probability z lying between what, minus 1.12 and plus 1.12. So find the value from the table. So how you draw the table, standard normal table. Draw the standard normal table. So what is the required probability? Standard normal table required probability. This is minus 1.12 and this is plus 1.12. So our required area is the in between, taito?
Yes, sir.
So from the table, how much we will get? Look at the table. What is the value we get quickly? 1.12. Find out the value that is there in 1.12.
0.3686.
Just checking. 1.12, right? 3.3686, right? So this is 0.3686. So that means it will be, the required area will be 0.3686 into
2.
2, taito? A patta plus A patta. So that gives you 6 12 8 16 7372, something like that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So the required probability is 0.7372, and that completes the problem. You can see in the figure it is drawn like this. By the way, both Z and T are infinitely extended. This is not being, it's minus infinity to plus infinity. And this is mean, so this is t equals to 0, and something, it is written as t alpha, and here it is shaded. Now let me explain what is the term t alpha means. Or if you see in the previously in the z also, it is something is written as sometimes it is written as z alpha. So what is t alpha or what is z alpha? Here t alpha means this area is alpha. This area is denoted as alpha. Then who can tell me what is this area? Who can tell me what is this area? The whole area.
Sir, 1 minus alpha.
Very good, very good. It's 1 minus alpha because this is alpha and total is 1. So, and as a representation, T alpha means this is the T alpha is a value of T whose right hand side area is alpha. That's the interpretation of this. So, if I write, this will be minus T alpha. So, if minus T alpha means this area is also alpha. The left of this side minus T alpha means it's just mirror image, because I have said Z and T are exactly similar. Sometimes we also write, if I write Z alpha by 2, and this will be minus Z alpha by 2. So what it means, Z means standard normal variate. Z alpha by 2, if I am writing Z alpha by 2 means this area is alpha by 2 and this area is also alpha by 2, and total these two area together is alpha. So that means in between this area is 1 minus alpha. Because it is symmetric, if this is Z alpha by 2, then this element, so if I am writing Z equals to 1.96, probability Z greater than 1.96 is 0.025. So that means here alpha is, so the interpretation is, this is 1.96, this is minus 1.96, this area is 0.025, this area is also 0.025. So probability mod Z greater than 1.96 is equals to, who can tell me? Probability mod Z greater than 1.96 equals to
0.025 into
Sir,
2.
right, 0.05. 0.05, very good. And obviously, if I write what is probability mod Z less than 1.96, this is standard. This value is standard, is 0.95.
0.95.
0.95.
yes, sir.
তিনটে স্ট্যান্ডার্ড ভ্যালু আছে, একটা হচ্ছে 1.96 for z আর কি. There are three standard values. One is z equals to 1.96, আর একটা হচ্ছে 1.64 and minus 1.64. So probability mod z greater than 1.64 is 0.1.
0 point.
These two are, this is 0.05, this is also 0.05. So these two together is 0.1, and in between this is 90%. In between
Yes,
this
sir.
is 90%, and the third one is the third standard value is 2.58. All these are for Z. Third one is minus 2.58 and plus 2.58. In between it is 99%, and outside this So probability mod z greater than 2.58 is equals to 0.001 ঠিক বললাম নাকি সরি 0.01 0.01 তাই তো 99% হলে that is 0.99 so বাইরের দুটো 2.58 these three are the standard values for z okay
Yes, sir.
so let's discuss what this alpha means there is a so we have written t alpha and we have said this is alpha. If you remember when I have talked about the sample and we have said in case of sampling because sample is not whole. I think I've said that sample is not whole. It's a part of it. So if you are choosing several samples, then also it is not whole. So whatever result we get from the use of the sample about the population, the result is not 100% correct. You can never get a 100% correct result with the, so there is always some amount of error associated with it. Our objective for any kind of experiment or any kind of result that we are trying to interpret is to minimize the error, but minimizing the error is not very easy. 100% correct result, if you want to take, you have to take a very large sample, and if you increase the size of the sample, the tediousness increases, so the complexity also increases. So you have to make a balance. What should be the standard, what should be the size of the sample? As I have said that it depends upon the experiment that you are doing, and so whatever result that we get with the sample, there is some amount of error, and this alpha denotes the amount of allowable error. Alpha denotes amount of allowable error. So, or we term that as a alpha, we term that as a level of significance. We term alpha as the level of significance. So from now onwards, if I say T alpha, that means corresponding to the level of significance alpha, obviously it's a probability or amount of allowable error. So if I'm saying 1% error is allowed, that means alpha is 1%, and the experiment is 99% correct. 1% allowable error. Generally, these are the three standard, either 10% or 5% or 1%. So 10% allowable error, that means level of significance alpha is 0.1. If I am saying level of significance is 0.05, that means allowable error is 5%. And if I am saying the level of error is level of significance alpha equals to 0.01, that means the result is 99% correct. So what we get, we have to find out probability x bar is greater than 2.1. So we use the formula probability x bar is greater than 2.1, and given that mu equals to 2, sigma equals to 0.25, and n equals to 36, so z equals to 2.1 minus 2 by 0.25 by root 36. This gives you 2.4. So find out the probability. So probability z greater than 2.4 টেবিল থেকে পেয়ে যাবে। কত পাচ্ছ বলো? এগুলো না, এই পেজ যেগুলো আমি দিয়েছি ওই অ্যাটলিস্ট ওই এই স্ট্যান্ডার্ড নর্মাল টেকনিক। হ্যাঁ বলো
0.9418।
এটা ভুল হলো, অতটা হবে না।
0.9418 স্যার।
না, তাও হবে না। গ্রেটার দ্যান 2.4 আছে, এটা হলো 0.5 মাইনাস, তুমি যেটা বললে কত বলেছো?
9418.
9418, এত তো হতেই পারে। গ্রেটার দ্যান 2.4, ছবিটা আঁকো। গ্রেটার দ্যান 2.4 মানে কি? এটা হচ্ছে 2.4, গ্রেটার দ্যান 2.4, এইটুকু পার্ট, দ্য এরিয়া উইল বি ভেরি ভেরি স্মল, ভেরি ভেরি স্মল। ফ্রম দ্য টেবিল কি পাওয়া যাচ্ছে? ফ্রম দ্য টেবিল হোয়াট ইজ দ্য ভ্যালু গিভেন? 2.4 এর ভ্যালু হাউ মাচ ইজ গিভেন? টেবিলে এই এরিয়াটা দেওয়া আছে, হাউ মাচ ইজ গিভেন? লুক এট দ্য টেবিল, হাউ মাচ ইজ গিভেন?
Sir, 4918.
4918 is given, 0.4918. তাহলে this area will be how much? How much? বলো বলো।
Oh, 1 minus.
Now 1 minus the 0.5 minus, because we are
Sorry, sir.
considering half part, তো এখান থেকে দেওয়া আসলো। So 0.5 minus 0.4918, it will be very small, মানে 82, 0.082, 0.0082,
0082.
0.0082, the probability will be very very less. এরপরে পরে কোশ্চেনটা কি আছে? Question number 8.3, strength of the wire produced by a company. So X is the strength, follows normal distribution with mean 4500 kg, mean 4500, and standard deviation 200 kg. So that is given. Another company B, হচ্ছে another company, ধরে নিচ্ছি X1, সেক্ষেত্রে B হচ্ছে X2, they produce, their strength is 4000 kg and SD হচ্ছে, standard deviation হচ্ছে 300 kg. If 50 watts of company A and 100 watts of company B are selected at random and tested for strength, what is the probability that the sample mean strength of A will be at least 600 kg more than that of B? So what is said? What it is saying? It is saying 100. So N1, if you look at the formula, there are comparison of means. In the comparison of mean, their Z is defined as x1 bar minus x2 bar minus mu1 minus mu2 by AC of, it is written sigma x1 minus x1 bar minus x2 bar. Well, sigma x1 bar minus x2 bar is defined as root over sigma 1 square by n1 plus sigma 2 square by n2. All the values are given in this problem. Look at the values what are given, what it is given. বলো তো কি কি দেওয়া আছে? দেওয়া আছে যে mu1 equals to how much is 4500, mu2 equals to, mu1 is for A, company A, and mu2 is for company B. mu1 and sigma 1 is কত? 200, তাই না?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
এটা this is 4000 and
300.
is
300.
300. আর কি দেওয়া আছে? n1 is 50, n2 is 100. And what is the question that has been asked? It is said that probability, find the probability that x1 bar minus x2 bar is, কি বলেছে? What is the probability that their strength is greater than, কি বলেছে?
600 kg.
600 kg. So x1 bar minus x2 bar is 600, greater than 600. So that is what. So you have to calculate Z. So calculate Z. Use the formula. Use the formula for calculating Z. So Z equals to x1 bar minus x2 bar minus mu1 minus mu2 by root over sigma 1 square by n1 plus sigma 2 square by n2. So x1 bar minus x1 bar minus x2 bar কত? That value is 600 minus mu1 minus
Yes, sir.
mu2 is 500, তাই তো? mu1 minus mu2 is 500 4500
হ্যাঁ
minus,
স্যার
and এটা ক্যালকুলেট করতে
ইয়েস
হবে,
স্যার
and in the denominator it is sigma 1 is কত? Sigma 1 is
200
200 square by 50 plus 300 square by 100. So just calculate the value. Calculate কত হয়? 200 square by 50 মানে হচ্ছে 200 square divided by 50 plus 300 square divided by 100
100
is equals to 1700. তাহলে square root of 1700 is equals to 41.23 x inverse 2.42. It comes as 2.425. So 2.43. Please calculate.
2.425.
হ্যাঁ, so 2.43 ধরে নিচ্ছি. So that means you have to find out the probability as, ও তোমাদের ক্লাস আছে, সরি, probability z greater than 2.43 ধরে নাও. So from the table find out. এর আগেরটা তো তাই ছিল তো না? এর আগেরটা তো same value we have got. 2.42 তো বোধহয় 2.4 ছিল. So it will be something.
2.4 ছিল স্যার।
হ্যাঁ স্যার
So you can check and find the value. It will be about 0.0018 এরকম কিছু একটা বেরিয়েছিল. So please try to do the problems, and I'm doing problems on sampling. So what was the question? Yes. So let's check. Let's look at the problems that I have given. So we have tried 1, 2, and 8.3 we have tried. তাই না? 8.3 ক্যালকুলেশনটা করেছিলে complete. Have you completed the calculation? So I think I have given all the values. Z এর ভ্যালু কত বেরিয়েছিল? 8.3 comparison of two করেছিলাম না ফর্মুলাটা Z
Yes, sir.
হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ, স্যার।
স্যার
হ্যাঁ,
0.4925 এসেছিল।
আচ্ছা, তার মানে আমরা we have already done that problem. So
Yes, sir.
8.4, so 8.4
925.
8.4 টা করেছো? 8.4
Oh, no. না, না।
both was trying. In a certain aptitude test, it is known from the past experience that average score is 1000. So average score is 1000 means, বলো, prompt করো, mu equals to 1000, and the standard deviation sigma equals to 125.
125
And if the test is administered to 100 randomly selected individual, এই অঙ্কটা তো করতে দিয়েছিলাম. What is the probability that the value of the average score? So x bar is lying between, what are the two values? Sorry, x bar is lying between 970 and 970 and 1030. So this is the probability that you have to find out. Pretty simple, কিছুই নেই. তারপরে which is equals to probability z is lying between, what are the two values? 30 ওদিকে 30 by sigma by root n, n equals to 100, তাই তো? তাহলে কত হবে? z এর ভ্যালুটা হবে
ইয়েস স্যার
-30 by 125 by root 10, মানে -30 by 125 into 10. So কত হয়? ক্যালকুলেট করেছো? করো তাড়াতাড়ি, 2 মিনিটও লাগার কথা নয়. এটা এটা 5 গুণে 10, 25, 5 6 30.
0.24.
হ্যাঁ, 12 by 5, 0.24 না, -2.4.
সরি স্যার।
-2.4 থেকে +2.4, একই সব ভ্যালু আসছে. So that means the required probability will be দেখে নাও টেবিল থেকে. So -2.4 and plus 2.4. So record probability will be in between.
Sir, it will be 0.0018.
না না না, এটা উল্টোটা হবে। এটা 1 minus 0, এটা ভিতরেরটা চাইছে। এটা দিস ইজ দ্য রিকোয়ার্ড প্রবাবিলিটি। আমরা এর আগে যেটা করেছিলাম গ্রেটার দ্যান ছিল, সেই দুটো মিলে ছিল। ঠিক করে
হ্যাঁ শুধু কোনারটা।
হ্যাঁ, what is this probability given? I think this probability is given as 0.49 something,
4918.
4918. So এটা, so this is the required probability only 4918 into
2.
2 into 2. আচ্ছা, তাহলে z এর অনেকগুলো হলো। এবারে দেখি আর পরের গুলো। 8.10, 8.8. Let's try 8.8. Let's try 8.8. বাকিগুলো নিজেরা করবে। Assume that the height of 300 soldiers in a army battalion are normally distributed with mean 68 inches and standard deviation 3 inches. So here capital N is equals to 300. Mind that, because we are talking about battalion of 300 soldiers and their mean is 68 inches
68 inches.
and standard deviation is 3 inches, তাই তো?
3. Yes.
If
Yes, sir.
if 80 samples consisting of 25 soldiers each, 80 samples of 25 soldiers each, তার মানে what is the value of small n? Who can tell me what is the value of small n? Hmm?
25, sir.
Yes, small n is for 25. So what is the expected mean and standard deviation of the resulting sampling distribution? So x bar will follow what? That's what it's being asked. So if 80 samples consisting of 25 soldiers each are taken, what would be the expected mean? Expected mean and standard deviation of the resulting sampling distribution. Who can tell me? Expected mean would be how much? If it is with replacement and without replacement, who can tell me? Expected mean will be same.
Without
Expected mean will be 68, but standard deviation is standard error of standard deviation is equals to standard error of x bar.
X bar.
Now small n is 25. So with replacement hole or without replacement hole কি হবে? With replacement hole, if it is with replacement, then AC of x bar is equals to কি? Sigma by root n into
Root n
Into
n by
minus n divided by n minus 1.
1. Sigma is 3. Root n is root 25.
25.
Capital N is 300.
300.
Small n is 25.
3000.
No, 300.
300. Oh, 300.
300 minus 1. So calculate. This is calculate. This is for with replacement. With replacement.
Sir, without replacement the SD জায়গায় S আসবে।
শুধু এইটুকু হবে।
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
For with replacement, so calculate করো কত হয়? And for without replacement, it will be simply sigma by root n. That is 3 by root 5, root 25. This point 6, তাই তো? 3 by root 5 plus 25.6 though.
Yes, sir.
So 8.16. What is the small n? Small n equals to 36. Capital N is 1000. But here it is a large sample, so 1000 is not required, I think. Mu is given as 260 and sigma is given as 45. So you have to find out probability x bar less than 250. Isn't it? This is what you have to find out. So x bar less than 250 means what is the probability? Probability x bar less than 250 means equivalent to probability z less than 250 minus, sorry, x bar 250 minus 260 by কত? Sigma কত? How much was sigma? Sigma is 45.
45.
45 by root 36.
Yes, sir.
Probability z less than 10,
Sir, 45.
45. So 6 into minus 10 by 45. So
Yes, sir.
10, 5, 9, 45 minus 4 by 3. That is probability z is less than minus 1.33. ঠিক করেছি? Are you doing?
স্যার হ্যাঁ করছি।
এতক্ষণ লাগে ক্যালকুলেটর 250 থেকে
Yes, sir, it's right. Minus 1.33.
হ্যাঁ minus 1.33. So tell me the value. Look at the table. Tell me the value. What is the value? Look at the. So what is the value? You can tell me. So then you draw the figure. So minus 1.33 is here. So what is the required probability? Which part? Left of this. This is the required probability. So what is the value?
Sir, 0.482.
হ্যাঁ মনে হচ্ছে ঠিক
0.4082.
দেখছি জাস্ট ঠিকই 0.4082. What is এই ভ্যালুটা দেওয়া আছে কত? How much this value is given?
0.5000.
Can't be. It can't be. Just look at the table. You are not looking at the table properly. Are you looking at the table properly? So I can see it. Minus 1.33. 1.33. 1.33. It is given as
4082.
4082.
Yes, sir.
0.4082. It is given as 0.4082. So what will be this probability? কে বলতে পারবে? What will be this probability?
স্যার 0.5 minus.
Minus 0.4082, right?
Yes, sir.
0.5 minus 0.4082. So that is 18.
0.02.
এই হ্যাঁ
Sorry, sir.
0.09 তাই তো 18 কত হয়?
180 হয়।
হ্যাঁ, so 0.0918. So that is the required probability. That is the required probability. So we are trying 8.20. As I have said, P is the population proportion and P bar will be saying that as a sample proportion, and it is asked that the sample proportion will be lying between plus minus. So what does it
The
mean?
plus minus 0.03.
Yeah, so that means P minus P bar minus P or P minus P bar. Actually, it means sample size is, how much is sample size? 200.
0.03.
Actually,
Okay, no, sir. Yes, N is
it means P minus P bar lying between. So this is the value. P minus P bar is lying between minus 0.03 and plus 0.03. That is the meaning of the statement. So this is the probability that you have to find out. You have to find out this probability. Minus, so P minus P bar value is this. So we'll be using the formula as Z equals to কি আছে? P minus P bar by root over of কি আছে ফর্মুলাটা বলো তো p cube by p into 1 minus p by n, isn't it? That is what it's given. Isn't that the formula for p?
Yes, sir.
So p minus p1 is 0.03 and p just calculate root over, so that is small p is given as point small p is given as how much? So population proportion is
Point 4.
Sir,
0.4
0.40. Yes, sir.
0.4, so 1 minus p is 0.6 and n equals to 200. So how much is the value? So that means just calculate.
Sir, 0.0346.
So calculate how much is this? 0.4
Sir,
into 0.6 divided by 200 is equals to square root of x inverse. It's about
sir, it's coming point zero. No, sir.
0.86. 0.866. It's coming as 0.866. হ্যাঁ কি বলো কার কথা
Sir, it's coming. Sir, it's coming 0.0346.
No, it's not. It's not. The top is 0.03. p minus p bar এর ভ্যালুটা হচ্ছে 0.03. p minus p bar is 0.03. That is given. And in the denominator you put p is 0.4, 1 minus p is 0.6 and n is 200. So if you put that, you'll calculate. What you get is, just calculate again, just calculate. So that means z is lying between minus 0.86 or 87 to plus 0.87. And you have to find out the probability. 866 or 0.87 is same. So just check what we have written, 0.03 divided by bracket root over of bracket point root over of bracket 0.4 into 0.6.
Sir, the answer is 0.857.
0.87, 0.867. It came like, তুমি approximate করলে it will be like that. 0.866. It's coming at 0.866. So this is the probability. So this is the value of z. So from the table of z, calculate what is the value. What will be the value? So table of z. Look at the table of z. You'll find the value has to be provided. Otherwise, this probability cannot be calculated. So 0.87 এর ভ্যালু কত হচ্ছে চেক করো 0.8
Sir, 0.3078.
0.3078, right? 0.87 is, yes. So this will be 0.3078 into 2, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It's coming 0.6156.
6156. So 0.6156, right? 0.6156. So that is the probability, because this area is from 0 to 0.87. So this is the area. This area is 0.30878, and so this area will be double that area. So that's how
Yes, sir.
you have to calculate. That's how you have to calculate. Fine. 8.22. Yes. Mean is bolo 1.3. Not
1.30.
30.
Yes, sir.
1.30 or no,
And
1.30.
sigma is,
And standard deviation is
okay, sir.
0.04.
0.04.
Okay, fine. If a random sample of 16 pipes selected, so n is 16. Random sample, 16 sample is selected, then what is the probability that the randomly selected pipe will have diameter between between 1.28 and 1.3 inches. So how we'll write? How we'll write? We'll have average diameter. It should be, the question should be, we'll have an average diameter. So probability that x bar will lie between, what are the two values? 1.28 and 1.30.
30.
So 1.30. So please calculate. It will be 16 pipes. So n is small. It should have been S, sample standard deviation, and it should have been T. But because for small sample we can but the population standard deviation is given, so we can use that population standard deviation. So here we'll use the same formula to calculate z, the value of z, and so z will be, z will be 0. Obviously 1.3 means same as mu, so this part will be 0, and this part will be মানে
Sir, 2.
2 কি করে 1.28 minus 1.3 minus হবে by 0.04 divided by root 16. হ্যাঁ কত হতে পারে 2 না? Is it 2? So that means this is উপরেরটা numerator is 0.02 divided by, yes, it is 1, I think. কত হচ্ছে? Root 16 is 4. So 0.04 by 4 is 0.01. So it comes as 2, na? How much is the value? It's minus 2, not 2.
-2, sir. -2.
It is minus 2.
-2.
Minus 2. So calculate the probability. So that means the required probability will be from the table you can find out. So this is -2. So that means this is the required probability, isn't it? 0 to -2 or -2 to 0. So what is the probability from the table you can find? It is given as how much?
So it's showing 0.4772.
0.4772. So that is the required probability. 0.4772. That is the required probability.